Leslie Smith, and I'm president of the Pacific Northwest Basketball Officials Association. And we're here training at the PNBOA Academy. We're here to train officials in our association to be the best officials in the Pacific Northwest. So let's get started.
Whose ball is it?
So we went this way, so it's going to be blue ball.
Blue ball.
Good.
Yep. No
All right.
change of possession.
Let's talk about what just happened over here. Did anybody, so we had a pretty hard foul and they're going tumbling into the side, right?
Yeah.
Right? So, did anybody see what happened after the play? We get a whistle and then what as they're going tumbling in?
I saw them both kind of pushing each other as they went out of bounds.
Okay. I saw a distinct two-hand shove by the white player, the player who had been fouled, to the back of the blue player. To me, that's got to be a contact and ball technical foul. Now, if we see shoving both ways, double team, great, gets us out of jail.
And you could,
right?
like, you know how we talked about you coming over to,
That would have
you
been.
could have been another set of eyes, right, to help him out.
Well, I came right in between
Right.
them, but
Yes.
I didn't see the flagrant.
And that's the most important thing
Right.
is get to those guys, talk to those guys, and make sure it doesn't escalate, right? And keep talking to them. You know, go to whatever number that was
13.
right now go to both of them individually and say, hey, are we doing all right? Right? Are we gonna be cool this half? Right? How's this half gonna go? Right? Because whenever you all right, we didn't see the push, that's fine. You did a good job getting in between them. Just make sure that we address that going forward. Right? Because it's not just about that play. We got a second half to play, and we don't want that to escalate.
Right, and don't leave them until you have support. You're not in a rush to report the foul.
Yep. Now, when we have a hard foul where guys are going into the wall or going into the side, what's the first thing we do? Hard foul, what do we do?
Run in. Look.
To who?
Players.
Which player?
The one that got hit?
Always get to the victim of the hard foul because it's the victim of the hard foul who's going to jump up and push somebody. Right? So you get to that guy before he has a chance to retaliate. Go, boys.
shooting.
That one on tape.
It like rattled in between the backboard and he hit the shot clock, didn't he?
What was I going to say? When you're the trail, I want you to get underneath the shooter. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Because what you're doing a lot is you're getting straight line. It's you, shooter, defender. Okay? So keep trying to get out towards the sideline and get underneath so we can see this kind of contact. Okay? Lead, out too wide. Oh,
Out here too?
so when you're the lead, you're moving from here to there, right? You don't need to come all the way back here.
Okay.
Because if you're at 45, you can see that without looking at it, right?
So mirror the ball till about...
Yeah. So what happens is there was a shot from close to the 3-point line.
Yes.
If it's that close, it's not yours. Okay. But you came really wide, and there was a whole bunch of guys in here. I would have rather had you stay here. When you, we all do it. So when you feel yourself doing it, just bring it back.
How about that push right here?
What'd you think?
I thought the 13 came right across this lane and right here pushed me.
There was, you had the right call.
Yeah.
How severe did you think it was? Did you think it was just?
I don't want it to get out of control. It was just, no, it wasn't a technical. It wasn't any flagrant. It was just a regular common foul.
So couldn't have been intentional.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think he's just, trying to make space, trying to get through.
Okay. If one of the partners were to run up and give you that information, would you have felt the same way? I'm playing devil's advocate.
I felt the same way. Yes.
Okay.
I didn't feel it was anything,
It was a good call.
I didn't think it was anything flagrant.
Who made that call? You were the coach. Wow. Somebody gets an ice cream. Help him. Go after him, buddy. Get out of there, there it goes! That's it, eh? Guys calm that down? Help! Help! Where's the body? Get him to burn. Go ahead, Abe. You got to burn him.
There's still a lot of time left.
A lot of time, right? But I love that you're thinking about that, right? What did Dan just come in here and do? He was just taking an inventory of what our game situation is. 2-point game, minute 37 left, 5-4 foul count. We might be seeing take fouls. We got to be aware of timeouts.
Shot clock. So
Right.
Blue's been running it.
Blue has been running it a little bit, so they might take some air out of the ball and force White to come out and foul. That's something they might do, right? But during these timeouts late in the game, always be processing those game situations. What might happen next?
No mystery calls. Call the same game, okay?
Coach is upset about an offensive push off on the other end. I was wondering if you have an opinion
No,
on it.
because you see those two right there? That guy's using that same elbow too, right? There was one right there. So I didn't call it.
Okay.
So
How
yeah.
is he going to either?
Yeah, he's not going to call it. And he's seen it too. He's seen it we didn't call it.
Help him. Good job. Well done, Adam. Well done. Down to burn.
I know because he fouled him out here.
Yeah. Help him. Jump on him. Gary. That's it. You want to fight? Watch the left arm. Well done, Adam. Watch the push off. Hey, Blue. Move the ball.
Opposite table.
Oh, opposite table.
So look for the foul. 1-on-1. And then let's look for the boards. Look for fouls on the rebound.
Box him out. Come on. 8 seconds.
It's 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
1 minute.
1 minute?
Extra timeout. Probably an extra timeout.
1 minute.
1 minute in the timeout.
Okay, so free throws, we're shooting everything, right? Yep. Not making anything up. We just let the players decide the game. Okay? Yep. If they start doing this kind of stuff, we gotta let them know we see it. Okay? There's a few players out there who've been irritants the whole game.
So did you guys think that was a foul?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell from where I was.
That's a foul.
I thought it was a foul.
It was bad defense.
I don't know why he was there trying
This
to.
down here? Yes, that was
And it makes you feel better. Everybody on the M line watching thought it was a foul too.
No. Time, burn it, Bob. Let's go, burn it. Get open. Burn it up.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. You're going in touch it. Well, touch it.
Let's talk just really quickly. I think Stacy says like game management really in a game like that is the most important thing to talk about.
Okay.
And where I'm going to start with it is the way that we're communicating with players during dead balls.
Okay.
Right? If you see a player do something stupid, even if it's not a foul in the moment.
Good game, guys. Good game.
Our pleasure.
Good call. Good call.
Thank you. Sorry about getting.
Good game. Good game. Good job, guys.
So even if you don't call a foul in the moment, like say it's a push on the front end of a 1-and-1 that goes in, right? Talk to that kid. Say, hey, you got away with one. the important thing is now they know you're watching for it, right? Now they know you're watching for it. So if we're not communicating with them during dead balls and saying, hey, you need to chill out a little, or hey.
And a really good time to do a lot of that is on free throws. Like at the end of the game when the kids were like, you know, you had a prime opportunity to talk, and I don't know if you were, I didn't hear you.
I did after you brought it to my attention.
But that's just a really good time. It's just a really good time, so they all know that you see what's going on out there. Okay?
The other thing is when we have a game where emotions are getting a little high and it might be coming off the rails a little bit, the thing that screams in my head is off-ball officiating. Because where players think they can get away with stuff is off-ball. They all know that we're watching the ball. They don't know that we're watching the cutters and the rebounds and that stuff. That's when they think they can get away with something if they got an axe to grind. So that's where, in a game where the emotions are up here, we need to be watching the ball less, and we need to be watching off-ball more. So I think we definitely had some off-ball shenanigans in that game that if we have strong calls coming out with them on those off-ball plays, maybe that game comes down a little bit.
You know, another way to manage the game, Trey, I really liked your call selection, but when you make a call, I'd like you to put a loud voice on it. You just kind of go like this, and then eventually your voice comes out, but I just like it like white or something, so that everybody knows that you're in charge of the floor. Okay, just
White foul!
Okay.
What else? We got a minute 45. I wanted to talk about this one, because if we do it well, it really looks like we're working as a team and we know what we're doing. But if we kind of fumble our way through it, it can make us feel a little bad, and it makes the players go, they don't have a clue, right? And that is when our partner screws up an out-of-bounds play. How do we fix that, right? The first thing is, come in only if you got 100% knowledge. Don't come in if you don't have 100% knowledge. You have 100% knowledge on that play, right? The second thing is how you bring the information, and the third thing is what you do with the information. Bring complete information. White 30 knocked that ball out of bounds, that's going to be blue ball on the end line, right? Don't just run in and point blue ball, right? Because now it looks like you're overruling. What you're doing is you're bringing her information. Hey, that went off white 30, 100%, that's going to be blue ball. Now, what she does with the information, this is her call. So as soon as you get that information, hell, most of the time you already know as he's coming to you, what he's going to tell you. So you just go, yep, boop, right? So it's my call. I'm Shay. It's my call. I'm taking your information and I'm changing it. The other thing is, if you know that he's not going to come unless he's 100% certain, you know what you're doing with that information. You are accepting it and you are using it. So if we make that crisp, he goes boop, boop, quick tweet, get over to her, hey, give her full information, and then boop, blue. We're working as a team, we know what we're doing. But when we kind of fumble our way through it, it doesn't look crisp, and it could make our partners feel like they're not a complete part of the team.
All right.
There's other stuff, but we'll get to more.
We should be bringing back.